Hi, I'm Lydia from Roots. I'm a qualified medical herbalist and grew up on an organic farm. Today I'm going to show you how to plant a wonderful woodland garden with plants that flourish even in the shade, even under this big tree. There are a whole host of plants that have evolved to thrive under the canopy of trees in the shade, and they are perfect for those shady spots in your garden. Whether it's low light or whether it's deep darkness, these plants will thrive even in those spots. So today we're going to be working on some of the plants in our Perfect Plants for Shade collection, which has been put together as a bit of an instant solution for shaded gardens. All of these plants have evolved to grow in woodland environments, so they're used to things like damp soils, competition from tree roots, and limited light coming up from the canopies of the trees. Now, the key to any woodland garden is to mimic the natural environment of the forest. So we have the tall tree canopies above, then we might have our tall perennials, then our lower growing plants, and then finally our ground cover, which is the plants that would naturally grow on the forest floor. Now let's get some of them in the ground. Great, so we've just planted some of these foxgloves, a few different varieties, as you can see. We've put these towards the back of the garden just to give them a little bit of height and colour, and which really draws your eye to the planting area. Foxgloves are fabulous. Once you've planted them in your garden for 1 year, they self-seed, and then every year you start to get this slightly wild look as they start popping up all over the place. It's lovely. They're really easy to look after and grow really well in most soils. Ferns will grow in the darkest parts of most gardens, which is fabulous for a shaded or woodland area. This plant is currently growing in a pot, but you can also plant it in the ground and they grow really well even at the base of trees. This one will add some height and also some structure. We've got a few varieties planted in this area. So to add to the lower level, I've added some hostas. Now, there is no mistaking the gorgeous, distinct, textured green and white leaves of the hosta. And in the summer, they throw out these gorgeous, long, tall stems of white and purple flowers to add to our colour scheme. They also grow really well in pots as well as in the ground. Heucheras are another incredibly versatile plant. They grow in these little clumps of frilly leaves and they're brilliant at adding that burst of colour all year round to a shaded garden. They also flower in the summer too and are great in pots as well as under shaded trees or shrubs. Hardy geraniums are another really low growing plant that grow really well in the shade. This is an award-winning variety called Geranium Roseanne. It's got gorgeous dark green leaves and these really bright sort of purple flowers that come out in May and will flower all the way to September. It's a gorgeous one for the bees. We're getting right down to the forest floor now by adding one of these spring flowering Brunneras. Brunneras are gorgeous, creeping, low plants with heart-shaped silvery leaves. It flowers in spring and has these gorgeous blue flowers. There's hundreds, if not thousands of them. Brunneras are fantastic to be planted under trees or in shaded borders because they have very shallow roots. They also spread, so one of the great things about these is they will fill a gap, prevent any of those weeds. Thank you for watching our video, and I hope you enjoy planting up your own shaded garden at home. Do check out our Perfect Plants for Shade collection on our website and enjoy your planting.